power of the project is the power of the collaboration between Gannon, Mercyhurst, Allegheny, and Edinburgh, working together to meet a need. Our vision is that education is one of the ways to break the cycle of poverty. The idea came really from students coming into my office here at Allegheny College as seniors and saying, I'd like to stick around. I feel committed to this community. I've been doing work in the community. Is there anything for me here? And it happened year after year. And I started thinking, you know, maybe there's something to say for us creating some kind of a course, some kind of a fifth-year experience, some kind of program where our students could stay.
Locally, VISTA members have worked to eradicate poverty by increasing academic achievement of our youth in our communities, especially around literacy, through after-school programming, through in-school tutoring and mentoring.
It's actually kind of funny because I'm from Meadville, so to be able to serve in a site of my hometown, it's kind of the reverse brain drain is how I see it. You know, I went away to college and I came back to serve in the same community I grew up in, and I'm kind of these children actually had a reading comprehension problem myself in elementary school, so to serve and to help the same kids that I was like, it's made me feel it's personal growth. You know, that's helped me develop professionally, definitely, and it gave me a good perspective on reality in the workforce.
And when we have a Lake Effects leader here, we have the capacity to give them some latitude to be very creative and think of new opportunities, new funding sources, new collaborations. So we've done some really cool things in the past with some arts programs, with some collaborations with Allegheny, other agencies.
It's helped tremendously to build our capacity, especially for grantsmanship. Our VISTA this last year personally got us a $15,000 grant from the Community Foundation for a project called Catch, an evidence-based child nutrition and physical activity program. And we're busy right now submitting proposals to get that started again for the next school year.
One of the best things about the Lake Effect Leaders program is that it's more of a professional internship. Most internships are unpaid. They're only for a few months, and then after that you're on your own. The Lake Effect Leaders is a very hands-on way to get professional skills that you might not have in other settings. Even in internships, it's like a year-long internship for you to take some time to think about what you want to do, get your feet wet in the field, see how these types of programs and these settings might work for you in the future.
The after-school program, Project Sail, has been developed with the help of VISTA from the very start, from writing the original grant to developing the programs, staffing the programs, tracking the programs, and continually improving the program. We use maritime-themed hands-on programming to teach and reinforce traditional academic subjects. This boat shop is a big math lab around a tape measure, science, technology, engineering, and math. And the VISTAs have really helped us develop that to reach its greatest impact with the kids.
It's a great professional development opportunity, especially if you want to stay within this area of Northwestern PA. It's a great way to get real-world experience, being fresh out of college, not having a lot of experience. No matter what your major or degree is, you can apply it within any project.
For decades, United Way has only been focused on raising money and allocating those funds to meaningful nonprofits. What we're doing now and how our VISTA, our Lake Effect leader, has been assisting us has been working with those funded programs to strengthen them, to build capacity by increasing the number of volunteers that they're utilizing with those programs, but also strengthening the programs by encouraging them to try different volunteer management practices, develop new volunteer opportunities. So it's really helping us better achieve our goals by assisting those organizations in achieving theirs. The goal for these Lake Effect leaders is to leave a lasting positive change in these organizations, to build something that will be self-sustaining.
We had an MLK banquet, and to have listened to the people speak and stand up and give true testimonials about the impact that it had on the students, and the direct relationship from, again, the VISTA that was involved in helping getting that established, and the fact that all those who carried out that program, it made a difference.
Being a Lake Effect leader has inspired me to stay in the nonprofit field, specifically university, higher ed. When I consider my future graduate work, I would really like to stay both in higher ed and in organizational leadership. Being a part of this, being able to create programs straight out of undergrad, is an experience that not a lot of post-grads get to do. And I would like to gain more experience in that, stay in the field of working with students to get them into the community, and building upon the experiences that I've had as a VISTA at Mercyhurst.
This is my second year as a Lake Effect leader. Last year I served at Gannon University in their Office of Service Learning, and through that experience I really started to discover a passion for nonprofit management. I really wanted to get a more diverse experience at a different nonprofit, so I chose to do a second year, this time at the United Way of Erie County. I think there's a great benefit to all of the different varieties of Lake Effect leader sites and AmeriCorps VISTA sites across the country. And locally we have such great diversity, such strong organizations, and I've really appreciated the ability to be able to experience all different sides of nonprofit management.
The Bayfront Maritime Center Lake Effect Leaders' impact can be seen through our programming. We have the Bayfront Alternative Education Program, our during the school day program, our after-school program, Project Sail. You see the impact that we can make through capacity building, through bringing in skilled volunteers and improving the framework that we have here through indirect service. You see it in the kids we serve, you see it in the families of the kids that we serve, and you see it in our community. The AmeriCorps project, for what I feel is all about, is making these kids feel like they can do, they have the capacity to do these things, just making them feel and giving them the tools to do it.
Programs like this make a difference because they've been able to bring a level of commitment and education, of professionalism. They've improved the efforts of those agencies who are working to meet the needs of the poor. And so I know it's made a difference here in our agency, and I believe, just based on the other organizations that I know where I've seen the VISTA's work both individually and collectively, it's been a great value to our region.
Being able to offer unique service opportunities to students at Mercyhurst and after-school programming, particularly at the Northwest Pennsylvania, the VISTA sites here in Erie, was an amazing experience for me, and I wanted to figure out how to do it more. So I ended up doing a VISTA leader experience in Crawford County at Allegheny College, and as a VISTA leader I was also able to mobilize Allegheny College students as well. So it was a really neat experience to take academic service learning and also apply some of that to co-curricular service that Allegheny College really promotes.